Welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna tell you which fragrance I think are overrated and which I think are underrated. So if you haven't seen the previous episode on Fragrantica, I put all the fragrance I have and I just take a line and say each of them if I think they are overrated or if they are underrated. First one, it's Dracor Noir, and this one I think it's properly rated. People that like 80s fragrance, they will often say that Dracor Noir is nice, and it is. It smells good, it smells clean, it smells fresh. In summer I think it's really nice. It smells like a forest. Winter though, it smells a little bit soapy and lemony, so it's better in summer than in winter according to me. It's not like everyone talk about it, but as an 80 fragrance, it's nice and it's a good addition to a collection, so I think it's probably rated. Music Festival by Maison Martin Margiela. I think it's underrated. No one talks about it. They all talk about Jazz Club and By the Fireplace. And on a side note, I would say By the Fireplace is really overrated. But this one, Music Festival, smells nice. It smells really good. It's like a huge blast of cypress. There's a lot of other things going on, but it's a great fragrance. I don't know why people like it. I haven't tried all of them from that house, but it's the one I think is the best. And people really, they should take a look at it, especially I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's gonna get discontinued. So before it disappears, you should take a look. Rich Warm Addictive by Zara from the #Tobacco collection. This one I would say it's properly rated and it smells really good. It's literally the best fragrance from Zara. Longevity is good, smell is nice, it's boozy tobacco fragrance. I know the note breakdown of it changed because Zara are Zara. I don't know for the older formulation, but the new formulation is really good. A lot of people say that it's the best fragrance from Zara, and it is. And it's super cheap, so if you like tobacco fragrance, if you like boozy fragrance, it's something you need in your collection. Guerlain Vitsva Extrême. This one is good. I really love it. It's perfect for summer. I don't really enjoy it in winter, but you know, there's summer fragrance, winter fragrance, and it's normal. That's how it is. It's really good. I never tried the original Vitsva fragrance. I will have to do it one day, but Vitsva Extrême is really good, and it's one of the best vetiver fragrance I smelled. So I think it's underrated. Only the Brave Street by Diesel. I would say it's underrated. I tried a couple fragrances from them. Most of them are boring. This one's really good. If you like vanilla, it's like a licorice take on vanilla. It smells really good, really nice. People talk about other fragrance by that brand, and it's sad because this one should be talked about more. Giacomo, Ambre de Giacomo. This one I would say it's underrated. No one talks about it. For me, it's a more mature version of Le Mâle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's discontinued, so it's not something you'll find. But if you know someone have it, you can find it on internet or something for a cheap price. And you'd like Le Mâle, you want something more old school. It smells dated though. You need to be aware of that, but it smells good. It's more of a woody take on it also. Lalique pour Homme by Lalique. This one I think it's properly rated. People that like Lalique, they will say it's one of the good one, if not the best. Wouldn't say the best, but it's one of the good one. It smells a bit old school, a bit dated in a way, but it smells nice. It's a good summer fragrance, good lavender fragrance, good clean classic fragrance also. The bottle is beautiful, especially the old one, but it's not like a crazy fragrance neither. It's just good. Hot by Benetton. I would say that it's properly rated. It's not crazy good fragrance. It's 90s fragrance. It's usual, it's normal, and no one talks about it neither, so that's why it's properly rated. Cold by Benetton. I would say Cold is a bit better. Still that old school 90s fragrance. If you love 90s fragrance, this is the one you should try. If you don't really love 90s fragrance, just pass on it. You won't like it. Cabochard by Grès. And I'm talking about the old one. This one's super good. It's amazing. It's really underrated. I think from the old, I don't know what year it was made, but 60s fragrance. It's a masterpiece. It smells good. It smells complex. I would say from the fragrance I smelled from the guy that made it, it's Bernard Chant, I think. It's the best one. And if you like old school, you should try to smell it, but it's long discontinued. It will be super expensive, so just a bit sad. Polo by Ralph Lauren, that are commonly called Polo Cologne or Polo Green, but it's actually only named Polo. This one I would say it's underrated a little bit. It smells really good, really old school. It was really an important fragrance in the fragrance world. It kind of started the 80s vibe of like oak moss and aldehyde, powerful like powerhouse of the 80s. It was made like in 79, so it really started it. And really, for the historic purpose, you should smell it. Really, even if you don't like those fragrances, you should go in a store, ask to smell it, just to have an idea of the story it tells. Personally, I think it smells good. It's even one of my most complimented fragrance, even though I'm young for that kind of fragrance. And personally, I like it too. I like this style. It's a nice fragrance. And finally, Absinthe by Frank Buckley. I would say it's properly rated. It doesn't last long at all, like an hour, 2 hours. It's bad. It smells good. The smell is really good though. And I don't know for the whole brand. It's just, what's inside of it makes it really hard to be able to last for a long time. And I would say, I know it have. That brand have a leather fragrance. I would assume it lasts longer. Probably have a wood fragrance, like every single brand might last longer. I don't think it's the brand problem, but specifically that fragrance. But this one, unless you love the note of absinthe or wormwood, I think it's something also that you should pass. And it's probably rated because no one talked about it. Yeah, and that's about it. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you have any fragrance you think that everyone talks about it and it's really overrated, or one that you think it's really underrated and no one talks about, write it in the comment. I'd be really happy to hear from you. Also, tell me what you think about it. I plan to do a couple of episodes of this, but if it's really boring for you and I can make something else, then that kind of episode. Or if you really like it, I can find different subject to go with that kind of episode. So thanks for watching and see you soon.